Good morning, everybody. This is Ruthie from the Popple Backyard Farm. I'm thinking maybe I don't always have to do that intro. It's just a habit. Anyway, right now it's 5:40 in the morning on Sunday, and I wanted to do a video. I was laying in bed and I kept thinking about it, and I said, I really need to do a video on this. And basically what it is how I kind of get my day started. If you've been watching us for a while, you know that our deal is pretty much we want to teach you life skills so you have a better life. I'm 52 and Clay is 58. So I kind of feel like we've learned a few things, but we still have a lot to learn. But saying that, this is Sunday morning. So on Sunday mornings, what I do is I get up, and maybe I should say this, I get up early if I can before everyone every day. But sometimes in the middle of the week, because Clay wakes up at 3, sometimes we both get up at the same time. But the ideal plan is to get up a little bit early before my family, start the coffee, feed the animals, which in my case is the guinea pigs in the house. And I put on the clothes that I had on yesterday because it's freezing and it's winter, and I get the day started. This way, when everybody gets up, I'm peaceful, I'm happy, I'm not grumpy because I've already been up and got the day started. The other thing that I do is, now today being Sunday, this is how I kind of run the day. No one has to do anything, because it's not because I'm like rigid about it, it's just like a nice thing to do, is to kind of keep the Sunday, one day a week where my family doesn't have to do anything, kind of like what the Bible says about the Sabbath, although it's not, the Sunday's the Lord's Day, it's not the Sabbath, but it's, as a Christian, we don't do the Sabbath because we're not Jewish, but we do try to have one day that we do rest. And so Sunday is that day for us. And so what we do is we just try to take a break. I always said when I was in business that I work 6 days instead of 5 to keep ahead of the competition. And it kind of really goes along with, what the Bible says about working 6 days and resting the 7th. So, that being said, on a Sunday, like, I'll prepare all week to go to church. So, like, last night I took my shower so that I'm not, even though I'm a woman, I'm not fighting for the shower with the boys. So, I'll take my shower, get up in the morning, make the coffee, get the guinea pigs fed, throw on some clothes. Then when they get up, I'll make breakfast. And then I'll, put on something nice for church and get myself ready, go to church, and then come home and basically have nothing to do except, a meal here and there to make sure everybody eats, for the day. But that's how I do Sunday. Now, through the week, a lot of times I'll get up with Clay, and then I will go back to bed for, I'll get Clay up, and we'll get up at 3, make the coffee, make his lunch, make him some breakfast if he wants it, and then he'll go off to work. Then I'll jump back in bed and sleep a couple more hours, and then get up and go about my day. And that way, when Clay comes home from work, he's beat tired, he can sleep for a couple hours. That's where he gets his nap. And then, we kind of, watch shows and stuff together and go from there. So, as a woman, a big thing for my house is to keep things peaceful and happy and joyful. So if I can, be prepared for that, being myself peaceful, happy, rested, then it makes my household run smoother. Now, not everybody's going to have that schedule. Everybody has to find their own niche. But that is what works for me. I had a friend tell me a long time ago, she said basically, like, when my kids were little, like, that's like some of my time. So, like, that would be a time that maybe like when my husband was at work, kids at school and stuff, that will be a good time to, take a nap and do things like that, and basically that way when your family's home, you're already peaceful, rested, can handle the stress of whatever everyone else had to deal with that day. And so that's just a good point on how to de-stress your family. Little things make a big difference, like me taking a shower the night before a church event, being prepared all week for church. If your kids are little, get their clothes ready all week long to be ready to go to church. And if you're adults, if you have people fighting for the bathroom, be willing to give up some of your bathroom time so that everybody else can get ready, especially the mom. You need to learn to be the influence because you're teaching your daughters and your sons how to run their homes too, so that they don't run into, some of the things. That doesn't mean everything stays peaceful and quiet, but it does eliminate a lot of the things. I heard somebody one time say, the most godly thing you can do is to take a nap. And sometimes that's true. When I get really, really tired, I usually will just say, I'm tired, and go take a nap. Everybody knows that I'm a 2-year-old without my nap, so I have to take a nap. So, anyway, but that's how I get my day started. I prepare to get it started, try to get up a little bit ahead of everybody. If it's just Clay and I just get up and, like I said, I do the same routine, but, Clay's awake with me. And then I'll also try to start the laundry and the dishes then too, so that stuff's rolling through the day, because if you're like most families, it's a constant feast. Even though you have meals, if you have guys in the house, guys like to eat, so there's a constant feast going on. So it seems like just about the time you get the dishes done, you got another load on the way. So anyway, I hope that's helpful as I'm making my coffee. And do me a favor, tell me some of the things you do to keep your home peaceful, your routine in the morning, and any suggestions that you have, because I'm always open to learn. And that's the thing, I think, as we get older, we learn that we don't take things so seriously. We know that we have a lot to learn, and we're willing to learn, because somebody might have a great idea, and it'd be like, oh, that was so simple. If I would have only done that 20 years ago, it would have made my life so much better. So anyway, we'll see you in the next video, and please let me know what your routine is below, or any thoughts that you have about things that make your home run more peaceful. We'll see you in our next video.